welcome to my channel Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing a reading for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If a video does not resonate with you, please head to the videos tab. There may be another reading that's more suitable for your individual circumstances and where you're at on your journey. If you're new to my world, welcome. So wonderful to have you here. I do Aries readings daily, and I also do one card pulls for those looking for a shorter reading or guidance that is in the short section of my channel. And there's always something fun and fabulous happening in the communities tab. And if you are a OG viewer, welcome back. So wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for all your love, support, kindness, comments, likes, shares, donations, and all the things. If you'd like to book a private reading, follow me on social media or donate to my channel, all the information is in the description box. In fact, thank you to everyone that donates to my channel. This is how I bring in new, beautiful, gorgeous decks to share with you. All the money that I receive to donations is going back into bringing more tools and resources to share with the collective. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It truly means the world to me. All right. Now, this reading came to me at 5 a.m. This has been birthing for a few days, and today Spirit was like, right, this has to happen. Now, I need to share this context with you because I've never done this style of reading. Now, I had to really sit with your energy and meditate because Aries, your energy is so strong at the moment. Recently, when I'm doing this last few days, every time I do your reading, my face and my body starts to burn with heat. And it's really interesting because I'm in Australia and we are in winter. Yes, we are in winter. For someone that thinks that, these are all videos, no. In Australia, it's winter, okay? You may not know that where you live in whichever part of the world, but it is winter here. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that in winter, when it's so freezing cold, I need to sometimes switch on heating, which I do at the moment, to start these readings because my hands and everything is so cold and, to get the flow of energy. But as I'm doing your readings, most of the times I don't even have the heating on and my face is like burning. So the way today's reading is going to work, I had to sit and see. I'm working with 2 different decks, so there will be 3 decks. But these are all like, could be a message each or could be a whole message. So I need to put that context out there. So this could be, you may resonate with one of these piles or one card from here or another card from another section, or this whole reading is for you. So stay till the end because this is I can already tell that this is going to be a very deep reading, okay? So the first card we have is Union. I love this card. Now the Union card, Union can mean like lovers in the traditional deck. I will be using traditional tarot as well, so bear with me. What I love about this card is you can see that the way she's seated, she's very elegant. And I don't know if you can see the workings, like the workings on her garment are very intrinsic. It's made of all these beading and jewels, so it's very beautiful. It's almost like she has jewelry within her blouse and also in her skirt. But you can see the elegance, the certainty, the level of assurance she has within herself, and you can see that radiating from behind her. The other thing that is quite prominent in this card is, whilst the rest of the card gives this vibe of black and white, there is a lotus flower. Now, what we do know about lotus is that lotus grows in muddy water. So even though the water is muddy, murky, this beauty comes through those conditions that surrounding it, which is the muddiness, the murkiness, and in all its glory blooms the lotus flower. So what this is saying to me in this context is that if you're looking for love, you may have gone through something difficult before. You may have had a difficult relationship, a breakup. Maybe you have been single for a long time. Maybe you're not even interested in love. This is not a love reading, by the way. Union can mean many things. So union is duality. The other part of the Union card is union within yourself. So maybe some of you, if you finally feel this level of certainty, this level of groundedness, this level of self-assurance within you, and which is the glow up that you have, which is that light beaming from you. And as a result, even if you're not looking for love, even if you're not looking for something else, you are magnetizing these opportunities to you. So I want to put that out there. Now I'm going to quickly read a few things that I may have missed from the deck. And then I'm going to show you the other card. So this is a tantric goddess who sits within an ancient temple of worship. She is filled with the ecstasy of divine union, which permeates the room in a rainbow of hues radiating from her aura. All the colors of the chakras are represented. The goddess wears a pink lotus flower symbolizing transcendence in the Buddhist culture. This lotus thrives in muddy water, yet reaches the murky depths of the light, emerging in perfect bloom. Whether you seek spiritual union from within or a physical connection with another, the search to rise above the surface of illusion toward light of divine understanding is the worthy goal. We often seek the missing parts of ourselves in others only to be met with disappointment. This craving can drive many to addiction, forever searching for the elusive other in the realm of extremes. Through the relentless cycle of trial and error over lifetimes, we can learn to love and accept ourselves just as we are, to loosen the grip to our attachments to outcomes. The appearance of this card plays a significant role in your question and calls for you to take comfort in the encompassing presence of union. The thoughts, values, and exchanges you seek to cultivate offer vital clues about how you perceive and experience this basic need. Notice any resistance where energy is blocked. Now may be a good time to address the release buried feelings or misconceptions with the transforming power of unions connecting frequencies. So powerful. Now with this union card, we have love. Joker is wild. I said love. Now, so these are the two cards. So they're completely from different decks. And this is how this reading was channeled today. So I'm going to go with it, right? And then I'm going to use the traditional tarot. Now, the Joker is wild. When you think of a Joker, just a few things I want to talk about the Joker, and then I will share the healing trick and affirmation. Such a powerful, potent deck. When you think about the Joker is the ultimate card you want. The Joker can really, if you think about a card game, if you get the Joker, you could end up winning. And then luck is on your side, whoever gets the Joker, depending on the game you're playing. But the Joker is the wild card. So this is what, in this context, what these two cards are saying to me is that whether you're looking for union within yourself, because first and foremost, we put love aside, because you might say, oh, but I'm not looking for love. Fair enough. But aren't you looking for love for yourself? It all starts with loving yourself, accepting your value. And what this Joker is wild is saying is that there are two things that are coming up. Luck, I don't really like to say luck is on your side. It just sounds, but in this context, the Joker is deemed as a lucky card. So I'm going to read that from the book for you on the specific affirmation, which is quite powerful and potent, which I'm sure will help some of you here. But the other part of it is the wildness. Sometimes maybe this union is accepting the wild side that you have, the quirkiness, the innocence, the playfulness. Maybe there's something about you that you need to accept, which is what this Joker is saying in this context. It could be that there are things that you may think that how does this even make sense, but it does, right? So let me see. This is card number 29. So 29 could be of significance. Let me just get to this. So the universe has a sense of humor, but never at your expense. It is laughing with you, not at you. You'll see this for yourself as the Joker weaves her magic in your life, bringing you to the grace that is beyond all reason, the necessary ingredient to ensure you win with the hand you have been dealt with by life. There's nothing impossible when the Joker appears. Her wild ways can transform a losing streak into a lifelong affair with Lady Luck. Now, what I love about this is that with the union card, it's saying if in the past you've had disappointment, if in the past you have had people, places that have let you down, or partnership in business even. Maybe you had a business with another partner, that's union, right? And you were let down. But through your lessons and what you've been through, universe is gifting you and taking you to the next trajectory, which you can't perhaps see, but that's the magic of the Joker being given to you, is what's coming through. Now, it says here you probably won't see it coming. It probably will be in a way that subverts everything that you believe was once true, but it will be a welcome treat by the universe, a loving joke that opens your heart and helps you realize that this vast impersonal universe personally knows and cares for you so intimately and with such meticulous care. Just don't expect to feel in control of the process, for the Joker is wild and moves according to her own genius, but always blesses you with what works best beyond compare now and always. Wow, that is so powerful. Now, your healing trick is the Joker is wild. When she shows her face, she lightens up the dark with all powerful grace. And your affirmation is Joker of love, take the reins, and the perfect punchline is in all that remains. Joker of love, take the reins, and the perfect punchline is all that remains. So, so powerful. Okay. Now I'm going to use the tarot to see what needs to come out. What's the advice, or what does Aries need to know? These two wanted to come out. So for some of you, this could be to do with the Eight of Pentacles, to do with work or career, because we've got Pentacles. To me is something that you are working at, and this could also be relationship. Maybe you're working hard doing the self-care, doing the healing work. That could also be, it's not just physical work, it could be personal healing journey that you've been on and you've been dedicated to it. And this Temperance card, so this is Sagittarius energy that's coming through. Now, I love that the Temperance card is here, because the Temperance card is also saying that it's about balance, making sure that you balance. The Joker is very playful, wild energy. And, sometimes when things happen in our life, we take things too seriously. And this is what this card is showing here, that have that balance. Yes, things happening in our life, but often they try to teach us something. And from those lessons, we grow, we evolve, and other gifts are gifted to us, because we are now ready to receive them. Maybe before we weren't. So anyway, I'm moving on to this. The first card we have is dreams. So there's two things that is coming up for me. Pay attention to your dreams. I think this message came, was it this week or last week? So some of you really need to pay attention to your dreams. There is important information that's coming through to you in your dreams. Tell me in comments if this is, you've been having vivid dreams, you're getting downloads. I mean, I know in my meditations, I get a lot of downloads. And last few weeks, my dreams have been quite clear and profound as well. Our subconscious mind is always processing a lot when it comes to, dreams. So some of you may benefit from having a dreams journal. The second thing is, you can see, although this card is quite black and white, there are rose petals and there's all these flowers that you probably can't see, almost like on her crown. So the flowers is also showing the softness, the elegance, the beauty of these dreams. So some of you are having really profound, powerful dreams. So the thing about dreams is, first make note of it if you haven't, because you may be getting significant information downloads that can help you. The second thing is, what are you doing with the information that's coming through in your dreams? It's one thing to dream dreams, but it's another thing to put dreams into action. And Aries, whilst we're a fire sign, it's all well and good to say that yes, we act, we're headstrong, we act before we think. Sometimes though, we get stuck in this cycle, and it could be to do with the whole, things about the past, feeling, having a bit of a pity party. If you've had things that have happened, I'm not saying pity party lightly, I'm saying, it's easy to, the other thing with the Temperance card is, sorry to go back to this, it's wait and patience. And Aries, we are not known for our patience, let's face it. I'm an Aries, if you didn't know. So these dreams, maybe this is testing you, whatever this, if it's in connection, if this is still the message flowing on for you, or if this is a standalone message, take it the way it resonates for you. But with the dreams, it's all about taking action, because if you get to dream to say, okay, start your Etsy store selling crystals and jewelry, you know, I'm also seeing something about crochet, so random. So if you don't start that job, and if you, sorry, start that business, and if you keep getting these downloads in your dreams, and you're waiting for a windfall of abundance, and spirit's like, but I'm telling you, this is how you're going to become abundant. This is how money is going to flow towards you. If you don't act on it, you're not going to get it. That's what I'm picking up strongly for somebody. So take what resonates. I'm going to go and just pick out the main key points from the dreams card for you. So Isis, giver of life and diviner of magic, is depicted standing motionless in a haunting moonlight river, celebrated for her archetype feminine powers of healing. Isis was often portrayed wearing a thorn-like headdress. Red is the color of life force, passion, and forward movement. And Isis climbs a bundle of fragrant red rose petals to her chest. Like thoughts and dreams, they fall silently to the water's surface to be carried in a new destination by river. Her inquiring eyes are fixed on the far distance, as if transported by deep contemplation. The surrounding watery blue landscape of river and moon represents the realms of unconscious mind and psyche and dreams. So the dreams card signifies that now may be a time to make a significant decision, or to rethink your direction and make some changes, which, however small, could lead to larger things. The inclusion of dreams in any equation can make the difference between a good decision and a great one. Beware of the power and potential that this card invites you to explore by investing your time a little differently and daring to dream. In other words of Sarah Ben Brathnach, the world needs dreamers and the world needs doers. But above all, the world needs dreamers who do. So the last line, dreamers who do, is what is the punchline here, I think. So tell me in comments, have you acted on dreams before and they've taken off? Now, I feel like these are all connected messages. This is how it's flowing, but we'll see, you know, it may be different for everybody. I need to make sure that you can see the cards. Then we have Crown of the Butterfly Bimbini. Wow, Bimbini is a little child. Well, in Italian, I think. So here, this card is saying, talking about, what do we know about butterflies? Butterflies were not always butterflies. They go through a whole life cycle before they come into these beautiful, colorful, divine beings that fly, that we see, appreciate, and they are a symbol and sign of transformation. I love this. These dreams, whatever you're dreaming, Aries, it's going to lead to transformation. It's going to lead to change. It's going to lead to the transformation you desire for you. That's what I'm picking up here, because these dreams are your dreams. No one can take them away from you. And they are going to literally transform your life if you allow and open yourself to it. So I'm going to read the affirmation. This is card number 31. So 31 could be of significance for you. Just as nature imbues the butterfly with an innate ability for radical transformation, so do you have natural instincts within, guiding you to grow in dramatic, utterly life-changing ways. Progress is your perfection. Growth is your attainment. Do you shun what has been or mistakes you have made, or instead do you wear your ability for transformation as a sacred crown of power? So what this is saying is that whatever you have been through, if you've been through a wild ride, whether it's in job, relationship, or had an experience that was not what you had hoped for, that has led you to your transformation. That has led you to where you are now, is what Spirit is saying. That has led you and given you the power and the wings to fly. You wouldn't have been able to have the strength in your wings to take that flight until and unless you've been through what you've been through. Now, oh my goodness, you would not believe this. Oh my goodness, this is deja vu. This is deja vu. It says literally, don't dream small dreams, for you are capable of far more dramatic and colorful creations. You have within you the ability to become a creative so widely beautiful and free that you probably cannot even envision what that will look and feel like at this time. All you can do is trust in the magnificence of what you are becoming, the expression of the transformational intelligence and power within you. Literally, my face is burning, as I said at the start, because this is so powerful. Your healing trick is butterfly medicine, dreamer of impossible dreams. You teach me that no ending is ever as it seems. The end is the beginning of new life for me, so I can fulfill my divine destiny. Give me courage and understanding and flexibility to embrace my transformational divinity. What I have been and what I am yet to be are the creative manifestations of the one true me. I trust in the miracle of radical growth and the magic at work helping me transform into the wildest and most powerful creature I can be. And your affirmation is, it is safe for me to embrace who I am becoming, a creature so beautiful, wild, and free. Wowza. You know, when I have to pause because my face is firstly burning. I did not know how this reading was going to be working, Aries. Like, I literally, these are very different decks. One is all about ancient wisdom and the other one is all about divine circus. And like, literally, dreams, I did not know that this dreams card and this card, which is totally different on Butterfly Bambini, is going to have any connection. Here we are. This is how divine works. It's so, like, this work is not just work. This is my life force. You all give me so much life force energy. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. And I'm so grateful for God Source Universe to give me these divine downloads, even if they come at 5 a.m. or whenever they come, because these messages, they never fail to amaze me. This is profound to the next level. This is not, yeah, these readings are deep. These readings are deep. All right. So what do we need to know about dreams and Butterfly Bambini for the Aries collective spirit? And claim in comments, what do you need to work on? So some of you, your dreams are literally your ships coming in. 3 of Wands. And this is Aries energy, by the way. And you have the Knight of Wands. So some of you have been having these dreams, and some of you have been hot and cold, not knowing whether to trust your dreams that are coming through or to not trust them. So some moments you trust your dreams and you are all, all systems go with this Knight of Wands, and other times you're not. But with the Knight of Wands, so the way this card was, the Knight of Wands is looking at the 3 of Wands. So when the Knight of Wands is looking at the 3 of Wands, the way it's come through here, you can see it clearer when I've put it down here. To me, this energy is saying that your ships are coming in. They're coming in quickly. So whatever you're dreaming, Aries, manifest your dreams into reality. You will get results quickly. The reason why you're not getting results, whether it's in love context and in looking for a job context, or whether it's in a business context, if you haven't taken the action, you haven't taken that leap. That's why Aries is the Fool. You have to take the leap to get to the stage where you can see the ships are arriving, to get to the stage that you are actually doing something. This is a fiery, passionate knight. This is highly creative. So some of you, this is something to do with your creativity, your passion. Maybe it's a side hustle, maybe it's you starting your own YouTube channel. Whatever the case is, whatever you're dreaming shall be, and it's going to lead to deep transformation and give you wings and freedom. I mean, liberation. That's what Aries is all about. Wowza. Such a powerful and profound reading. I have no words. I literally have no words. The third card is transition. Now, when I think of transition, I really like this story. So I'm just going to go as I look this way. We start off with union. And for a lot of you, I feel like this is a union with self. Because let's face it, you can't get into a relationship with another until you are one within yourself. And what one within yourself comes in many forms. It's, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. There's all these, it's your thoughts. Everything has to come into alignment. And for things to come into alignment, it's that duality. And in that duality is what we're talking about, union. But because of everything you've gone through, whether it's a difficult relationship, whether it's a difficult ending in a job situation or a career situation, you have learned some valuable lessons. And that has given you even bigger, better dreams. Maybe if you didn't have that, maybe if you didn't go through that relationship, didn't go through that situation, you wouldn't dream the dream that you're dreaming now, of the type of relationship you want, of the type of job. You now know exactly the type of job you want. You know exactly the type of love that you're calling into your life. If you hadn't been there before, you wouldn't have known. And if you weren't there, you couldn't transition from that reality into what is coming and what is now. And that's what this transition card is saying. So powerful. To me, this is all a storyline, but depending on where you are, it may be one or some parts of it that might be for you. Now, in this transition, it is as above as below, but it's almost like that old life takes you to the new life. If you hadn't walked that old life, you wouldn't be able to appreciate and know what this new life is that you're calling in. Transition is also transformation. It's also change. It's also telling me about, what you are manifesting, and what you're manifesting is based on what you have been through, because that's how you've gotten clarity about what is it that you truly desire. And that's this transition of time and space for some of you. It's almost, I feel like some of you feel you are suspended, feel, that hang one energy, where it's almost, you don't know, you know where you want to go, but it hasn't arrived, so you don't know where you're going. Perhaps maybe you haven't seen the final destination, or maybe your destination hasn't arrived yet, and the keyword there being yet. So tell me in comments where you are. And transition is also saying to me, this is like, when you have a tower moment and you are transitioning out of what was your reality into what is. So you have had a lot of towers come up in your reading recently, and the sun card. So the transition card is really reminding me of the sun card and the tower card that I have seen in your recent readings, Aries. If you're new to my world, check out some of your past readings. They are literally mind-blowing. I mean, all your readings have been mind-blowing. So a Gothic stone portal marks the boundary between two distinct worlds. Standing off to one side, an etheric crowned figure has lowered her bow as she gazes into a distance. Her wings, though gossamer in appearance, are strong enough to carry her effortlessly into the sky beyond. She senses no danger and is peaceful in the knowledge that everything in life has a natural cycle with many beginnings and endings. Clusters of roses and forget-me-not symbolizes enduring love, hope, and remembrance surround the scene. The presence of this card indicates change and transition between two chapters of life. Inevitable endings and new beginnings are the integration of a more expanded cycle, involve letting go of the past to make way for new growth and transformation. Oh my goodness, that's that butterfly. It's almost like the continuation of the butterfly bimbi into this card. Whether challenging or welcome, this card invites you to trust in the greater plan and move forward in the spirit of love and hope. Be honest about all ways of life and that no longer serve your highest potential. And concentrate on what you need to be balanced, vitalized, and connected to your spiritual center. Wow, this is a powerful, powerful card. It's really, this deck is so gorgeous. It's very antique, vintage looking deck, but it has this softness and subtleness, really potent and powerful messaging. So with the transition card, we have the Velvet Queen. Wow. Her skin is almost translucent, and her jewels are one of a kind. She looks like a magical being from another world, is what I can say. And this is card number 25. So number 25 could be of significance for some of you. Let's see. I hope you're enjoying this reading, Aries. Like, tell me in comments. This is blowing my mind. I'm really getting lost for words. A rare prize is to be bestowed upon you. The universe is confirming that the most luscious dreams of your heart are being nurtured into manifestation. Dreams, my goodness. To this end, you shall be given a saving grace and intervention if needs be, to be open to receive, surrender doubt in favor of unconditional trust. Through your trust and optimism, you make it easier for the universe to give you a most deserved gift. What's going on? These are completely different decks. I mean, look at the aesthetics. It's talking about dreams again, and it's talking about manifestation. So this is like the Magician card. The Magician has been featuring quite heavily in your readings as well, Aries. So pay attention. So what I'll read, a rare prize is worth the effort to attain it. Your efforts will need to include loving discipline. Loving discipline is not about trying to bend the world according to your will, but rather about readying yourself to align with the spirit of what you want to receive. So this is again talking about alignment, union. You need to be congruent about what is it that you're calling on. That's how you're going to manifest, is what this card is saying. To surrender is not about passivity, but doing all we can, and through trusting life enough to let go and allow the outcome to be what it will be. Surrendering is not giving up. It's about trusting that there's a great and generous intelligence expressing itself through our lives, and if open to it, great treasures are bestowed upon us. Wow. The Velvet Queen assists in shifting the mind from scarcity to prosperity consciousness, where we feel we can receive precious gifts with an easy and open attitude, neither holding on to them without fear nor pushing them away out of shame or guilt. When she enters your life, she brings a sign of abundance headed your way. This might manifest itself in many and varied ways: in financial wealth, career opportunities, increased love and affection in your relationships, or as a sense of living in a rich fullness of life, spiritually as well as emotionally and materially. Wow. She indicates a prize that is worth attaining. It is said that the sweetest fruit is at the top of the tree, therefore worth the climb. And her healing trick is: I release all fears and judgments I've ever made in this or any lifetime about material possessions, fear of loss, fear of greed, fear of distraction, and fear of attachment. I open my hands and my heart to receive all I need when I need it, for as long as I need it to live my beautiful and unique life path. And your affirmation is: I am strong and have surrendered into the perfection of life's loving grace. Wow. Wow. So if I look at this card talks about manifestation. It talks about dreams. It also talks about this, the alignment that you need. It's the union to manifest wealth, abundance, prosperity, career advancement, love. You need to have that level of alignment within yourself and accepting and releasing. She clearly talks about releasing fear, shame, guilt, anything that's holding you back, to achieve those dreams and bring them to reality. Now, there was a card, the dreams card actually talked about dreaming dreams is fantastic, but then it's putting it into action, and that's also been mirrored by this very different card. So I am loving the depth of this. Let me clarify this with the traditional tarot. Justice, 1111. So you might be seeing number 11 or 111 or 1111 or 1101 for somebody. You might be seeing, or you might be even seeing 222s or 333s. Let me know in comments if you're seeing these numbers. But this is a sign from the universe to pay attention, and that you are supported. You are divinely supported. This Justice card is also Libra energy. So maybe you have Libra in your chart, or there is a Libra surrounding you. But what this Justice card is saying, that justice will be restored. Aries, if you are going through any difficult time, whether it's in career, whether it's in love, whether it's in a business perspective, this card here, Justice card, is saying that fairness will be restored. The outcome will be in your favor. It's about trusting yourself, and it's about really fully going in and listening to the divine guidance that is coming through to you. It may come in the form of dreams for some of you, and it may come, it's about allowing. How is it coming? Because however this is going to come, it's going to result in liberation and freedom. It will give you wings to fly and achieve beyond what you think is available for you, because you've got Joker is the wild. You have this wild card with you that the universe has literally gifted you, and you never know how when you're dealing in this cycle or circle of life, you never know when this card is going to magically miraculously appear in front of you. And that's that manifestation that you have always been working through. And the reason why you gifted that is because of everything you've gone through to get to this point of transition, which is your literal transformation, that's given you the wings to trust and allow and bring those manifestations to reality. I mean, wow, what a profound, powerful reading. I mean, I literally am lost for words. This is beyond any reading that I've ever done for you, Aries, because to be very, very honest, I did not know how this reading was going to work. When I got the download and in my meditation to use these two decks and then clarify with tarot, I was just like, how is this even going to make sense? How is this even going to work? Because these decks are so different and quirky, and but this is what it is. Tarot is, this is such a sacred, this is so sacred. This is sacred work for me. It's, it's not just coming here and switching on the camera and just pulling out some cards. This is beyond that. This is deep work for me. This is divination. I pray. I do so many things before I come on camera. And sometimes after I do a reading, like I have to take 3 days off. This is how some of your readings are so powerful that, it takes, I need to regain my energy to come back. Yeah, if I just wanted to do a reading, I could just come and switch on the camera, but that's not who I am. But that's the level of integrity I have in my work, which is this, and to show up in my wholeness, fullness, so that you get the best out of it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I hope you can see the depth. You can feel in your bones and in your soul what Spirit has beautifully, literally downloaded, transmuted, and channeled by way of this reading to you, because these messages are powerful, they're potent, they're unique, and they have so many, I feel like saying, golden threads that are weaved through it, depending on where you are on your journey. I mean, you might be at the dream stage in your journey, you may be at transition stage in your journey, or you may be into union where you finally feel like yourself again. You may be at various stages in your journey. This is why this is so powerful, so potent, because it can come and just hit one message in here could just hit you exactly where you are. And even if it doesn't, there's so many other readings, as I said, you can go and have a look and connect with. So please do hit the like button, set your intention, tell me where you are on your journey, tell me what part of this resonated for you. Go back to this video, go through the affirmations if you need to go through them. They're so powerful, so potent. I mean, truly they will change your life. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Without your love and support, without you showing daily, I would not be doing these daily readings. I'm telling you with my hand on my heart, and that's the fact. So you being here is a huge, huge part and contributor for this channel to keep going. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Do hit that like button, do subscribe. And if you'd like a private reading, donate to my channel, follow me on TikTok or Instagram. All the information is in the description box. I truly suggest that if you are on those platforms, come hang out and hang out with us in the communities tab. If you're not on any other social media outlets, there's so many ways to connect at a deeper level. And that is one of the reason why I started this channel, is to have this tribe that we know each other at a deeper level. And I'm so grateful that universe is supporting me in helping to deliver the messages every single day for you. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for showing up daily, for coming to these readings, showing up, showing your love, claiming your manifestations. I mean, as a coach and a mentor, that's what I tell my clients. And for you guys to do that, to take ownership and charge of your own life, that's the best gift you can give yourself. So congratulations for everyone that's claiming those blessings, that's commenting, that's supporting each other. I mean, you guys blow me away. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll see you next time.